We gotta face Alabama again.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Leon. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024,
here he goes. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, they came to play.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
They learned their lesson.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. You cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly
but we're not a bad team.
The momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's bringing it back. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown.
Pick 6.
The defensive score in this playoff game.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for the score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
We
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Leon. Coverage team flying down.
Oh, he's on fire.
Not much there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 on the last possession. The shotgun handoff here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, but flag brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense comes out for their first possession today. restrict the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who have been counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it
I
just
wonder who's
opens
going
up the
to
play.
stay.
You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense
Let's
on
see.
their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Tackle made after just a short game. Getting set for second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now the timeout is
I just want the first down.
things to work out here. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, going to test the secondary. Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Second down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. Jet sweep call. Gets into space at the 50. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Design quarterback run. As the first down is still going. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to your defense.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Now here's the toss play. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama, as they fight back here in this playoff game. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it. It ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. Looking for a gap. It's Meadows. It'll be Slaughter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter play. They'll ride the back again here. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Handoff to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. A loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's a solid game to pick up the 1st down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far.
We ain't gonna give up. They're not gonna give up.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And there's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They cap the drive with 6 points. So with playoff pressure for it, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Leon. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the return decides to signal fair catch. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. It's Meadows. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in the run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll feed the back again. They've got him, but now for a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Looking to pick up the 1st down for the air. And a hitter just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a
Ball
hair too
timeout.
long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Well, he ended off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. 2nd down, going to throw it. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Tough to show with a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his
Blue
arm.
Racing.
When things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Meadows. Man tackled after a small pickup there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Looking to set up the screen pass here. Touchdown, Kentucky! Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense clicking Kirk building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Leon. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Caught by the receiver. And he'll get the first down yardage before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Leon. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the receiver's got it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. He hands it off from the gun. Fighting for yards, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now a timeout. play call by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Tight end goes in motion. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Contact as he threw it. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop.
Yeah.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain and well short of the marker. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. On first down, it's play action. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Alabama getting set for their 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Short connection to the tight end here. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Yeah, the coach may have some explaining to do. I'm not sure what the thinking is sending out the field goal unit here. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And it's field, and we're sort of trying to create good field position here. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Lets it fly to the right. He's got a man down the middle. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They look to throw it here on second down. The short completion of the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like Kentucky will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And here's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team not going to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Makes the defender miss. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Swarm with the pass rush, a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
I don't know what the point that was. That's a long field goal.
This is a long way out. Booming kick. It's good from 59 yards away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
On the ground, it's Morgan. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
We got plenty of time, guys.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it second and medium. The back's got it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. And the route is on.
What a play by this quarterback. You're talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs.
Oh my God, Alabama.
A touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game.
It's Alabama got mad.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there.
They were down 31-6 to us. Then we only won by 7.
Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner will be brought down.
You got outscored.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Play action here on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A great catch and run for 6. Lining up to try the extra point.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Pounding away with the run game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set.
Is he doing it all?
Try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job of this offense picking up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! They continue to roll up the score. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survival.